Hey, it's Mitch Wagner from Light Reading coming to you from Glitter Gulch, the entertainment capital of the world, Las Vegas, Nevada. And you can see by the fact that I'm being photo-bombed by the Cisco logo behind me that we are at Cisco Partner Summit 2018. Been doing a lot of interviews and seeing a lot of terrific presentations at the conference here. One thing that really jumps out at me is I am seeing a renewed focus by Cisco on service providers and telcos, which I can't remember seeing for a few years. They're really looking to partner with service providers and telcos in offering enterprises business services above raw wholesale bandwidth, connecting end users to the cloud and to the emerging generation of IoT and AI and collaboration services. So what's the biggest challenge you're facing at this point?
This interview, but I mean, just the adoption of the Internet of Things. It's still very much in the early stages. It has a long ways to go. It's it's a convergence of all this information and data, and it'll take a while to get there.
A lot of people know Cisco for networking, but there's a lot of things that Cisco brings to market. And also, as the market scales for opportunity in IoT and AI, how they can play better with their partners and really graduate the partners that they traditionally sell to into those spaces.
We work with a lot of CIOs. It's a migration to the cloud. With 5G coming, there's just a lot of change happening. Everybody has a digital transformation agenda. They all need help.
Sean Hackle, SVP of Business Products for Verizon, talked about that company's realignment and also how its changing engineering requirements are changing what it requires from vendor partners such as Cisco.
Previously, we were structured around kind of more of a technology orientation, particularly with the wireline side of the business and the wireless service, and that made sense. You have a wireless business that you're hyper optimized around. That's delivering a tremendous amount of value. You don't want to lose that. But as you see with 5G is blurring the lines between the more traditional services, and it was really time to shift the orientation around a more customer-specific model.
G. Rittenhouse, Cisco's SVP of Security, talked with us about a wide range of topics, and one of the most important ones being how service providers can step in and help enterprises navigate the confusing and dangerous waters of network security.
And so managed security, going in and actually saying, I'm going to take over that whole responsibility for you, is one way of moving up the stack. And I think the telcos are in a prime position for that because they serve a market segment that really needs that help.
We talked with Rich Oliver of BT about how their managed services requirements are changing for their enterprise customers.
So what I would say there is that we're taking our customers on a journey where they would take WAN, LAN, Wi-Fi security independently, and we really want to take that as a set of use cases or an experience we can take back to the customer. So they're not really buying those as individuals, they're not really buying those as individual technologies, but they're investing in a complete solution where we can in effect assure a service for them.
We talked with Michael Glickman, who is Senior Vice President for Cisco's service provider business, and it was a really interesting discussion about how 5G is changing requirements and also about some opportunities that service providers can see with small businesses.
Yeah, one of the big use cases that I think you'll see early on, if they can get the right price points, is fixed mobile broadband, right? So instead of having a trench all the way through somebody's rose garden into their basement to give them fiber, you should be able to use the 5G technology, if you've got the right spectrum, et cetera, to be able to get high bandwidth to the home, right?
Okay, so you've heard it here first, the emerging application, preserving roses for 5G. We sat down with Amy Chang, who is SVP of Cisco's Collaboration Technology Group, to talk about some of the opportunities the service providers can see with collaboration with their enterprise customers. Warning, Amy has a lot of energy.
We just announced today a new kind of global calling offer with BroadSoft. Because after we acquired BroadSoft, the amazing thing is there's already, partnerships with 600 SPs globally, right?
Okay.
And now, together, we own 57% of the entire global cloud calling market. 57%.
Wow!
That's crazy.
57!
I know.
It's like almost 60.
Thank you for getting really excited with me,
I am
Mitch.
very
Thank
excited.
you.
So that's it from Las Vegas, Cisco Partner Conference. Really looking forward to seeing what Cisco has to offer for service providers and telcos in the coming few months.